Hello, girlfriend. Today we are talking about color and how to find your best colors as you go through perimenopause and menopause. And why is this important? Well, I'm going to show you in a second why it's important from a complexion perspective. But I also want to talk a little bit about how it impacts the mood. Because as we go through, especially as we get into perimenopause, it's a little bit of a freak out because some of us go through a lot of anxiety and we also have a lot of mood swings. And I have found color to be such an easy way to give me a quick mood pickup and also to just make me feel like I'm ready to step out into the world. Think about it. If you are feeling really bad, you're having one of those days where all you feel like doing is getting underneath the covers in bed and hiding away from the world. What color do you imagine yourself wearing? It's definitely not going to be this top, right? However, if you get up and you have to go out, what is the best possible thing that you could wear? Put on a good bright color. So that will automatically pick up your mood. And I think that especially as we are in this perimenopause, menopause stage, we really need to give some consideration to the kind of colors that we're wearing, the mood that we want to set for both ourselves and for those around us, because I believe color has vibration. And then also it helps a lot because we don't have to wear so much makeup. So I want to show you something. I'm actually going to put now. I know that as we go through body changes, we kind of tend to go into this mode of wearing black, black, and more black. I was a little tempted today to actually put on no makeup at all. I don't wear a huge amount of makeup, but it's also because I wear good colors, right? Like I don't have to wear a huge amount of makeup. I'm finding as I get a little bit older, less is more. Sometimes I'll brighten my lipstick a little bit, but I'm finding kind of more the natural look to be a lot more flattering. It doesn't get into the creases so much. It's just much easier. But then it means that I need to wear good colors close to my face because let's be real, girlfriend. When we get older, we lose what Jack, my friend, calls the contrast in our look, right? So we lose a lot of color in our hair, we lose it in our skin. It can make us look pretty washed out and without color. Now, I this is my natural color hair. I do not color it. I don't wear a lot of makeup, but can you see how it's changed my look already just wearing black close to my face? Now, I have got makeup on. Can you imagine if I had no makeup? Oh, and I have fairly good lighting in here. So that really helps as well. But that in comparison to this, I mean, it's like the contrast is dramatic. Now, does it mean I can never wear black? No, of course not. In fact, I'm going to show you some black pieces and I'm going to show you some ways to wear color, like what neutrals to wear it with. Black being a neutral, not really a color, but I'm going to show you that. And this is my jacket. I do wear this, but I don't wear it with a lot of black. So I don't, especially close to my face. And if I'm wearing black close to my face, it has texture. It maybe has a mixture of color or mixture of, I'll mix it up a little bit because close to my face, black is going to make me look more pale. It just is the way it is. Now, I know when we're going through body changes, we're like, oh my goodness, I need to wear black because it covers everything. Girlfriend, did you know that good colors, use of good colors close to your complexion actually can make you look younger and slimmer all in one go? So we're going to talk about that today, and I'm going to share with you how you can do that. I'm going to show you a perfect example of this straight away. So when we are looking at color, one of the big important things that I hear, well, one of the big questions that I hear from women is that they say, well, what do I wear with color, right? Like if you're wearing black, black, and black, you don't really have to think about it. Okay, unless you have two Siamese cats who love to lie on your clothes, like me, and then like the fur gets all over it. So it's a very good way to keep from wearing a lot of black. I want to show you the difference. Now, this is denim, but essentially it's navy. Okay, essentially it's navy. Look at the difference when I have, and I'm going to take my hair. Let me actually take my hair away from my face. I think that's going to be more fair. Okay, and if I do that, I'm also taking, you're going to see more of the gray because I do have quite a bit of gray, but it's kind of in these parts here. It's more visible. But look at the difference between my complexion on this side where I'm wearing the black, okay, especially close to my face, and then I'm wearing navy. Already to me, I mean, I'm gonna look. Oh yeah, like I can see this side of my face looks plumper. This actually looks like it's doing more. What you want to look for is what is your cheek look like and what is your under eye look like. Those two things are going to be big factors in deciding your best colors. But already, if I'm going with the navy, although this is denim, so it's really easy to wear, denim is just softer. You see, even if you look from far, I'm going to show you, I'm going to put on both. Now, I know they're different styles, but it's an interesting thing to look at. Black tends to be pretty dead unless it has some sheen to it, some texture to it. This is denim, so it's not so bad. It does have some texture in a way because there will be, some lights and darks, some dynamic, which is why I like it. I don't have many black jackets, but this one I really like because of that reason. Look at the difference is when I put on a denim. Now, it's still a dark color. It can be just as flattering and as black is, but it's a dark navy. This is a dark denim. I love dark denim. I'm a huge fan of dark denim because it can look a little bit more dressed up or it can look a little bit more casual, depending on how you want to wear it. It's just easier to mix and match. You don't ever have to think about what you're going to wear it with. Lighter denims sometimes don't work with everything, but whereas dark denim absolutely does. Okay, so this is one of the ways. Now, I know today, like I'm going all out with color, and this is how I'm feeling at the moment. Especially with all that's going on at the moment, I'm feeling the need for color and pick me up of my mood, right? And so for me, I feel like it's just one of those things that I really, really want to make sure. What on earth is going on here? Uh, can you still see me? I don't know. I've suddenly got a log in situation for the chat, and I cannot see the chat. This is so weird. Continue. Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh my goodness. All right. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening here. Let me just do this real quick. Okay. Okay, let's hope. All right, there we go. Now it's got. Now I can now I can see the chat. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to see if you have the comments during the live. Okay, so now we're back on track. So for me, I feel like this lifts my mood, right? And I'm wearing it with long red boots. Now, understand, I got these years ago in South Africa. They're actually Italian. Long story. Anyway, they're very old. I'm like really holding on to them. They're probably a little bit too worse for wear, but I love them so much. I'm just going to keep on holding. I understand not everybody's going to have them, but you could wear just long boots. You could wear it in black, you could wear it in brown, you could wear it in navy. You can wear a whole bunch of different things because it's denim. So let's talk about, first of all, when you are looking for your colors, let's decide which colors are going to look good close to your face. So some women tend to want to go for this color coding thing. I grew up in the color coding time. I remember when my mom's friends all went there for their color coding and they were walking around with their little cards. Do you remember those, girlfriends? We had the little cards that said which colors they could wear and which colors they couldn't. I even had a client one time that I was designing for that had gone and had this done. And so she was working with the cards and it was really very challenging because sometimes all the time, what is in fashion is what's available, even in fabrics, right? So I love dark chocolate brown as a good neutral color. I think it's a fantastic. For many years, there has not been much in dark chocolate. In fact, even now, I find it a little bit challenging to find things in like dark chocolate brown fabric. It's quite hard to find. So it's a very difficult thing. What is trending is what's available. And so I think, and we are impacted on what is trending We just are, whether we think we are or not. And we're also impacted by our mood and what is going on in the world as well. That's why fashion comes up with colors of the season or whatever to reflect the mood of society or whatever we're going through. That being said, your good colors are going to be your good colors. It doesn't matter if Pantone comes out with their peachy tone color that is just terrible for you to wear. Don't wear it. Wear what suits you. But how do you know what suits you? I'm going to show you a very easy method that does not require you to go for color coding, that does not require you to carry around a whole bunch of little cards with colors, okay? But it does require you to get a good look at yourself in the mirror. So be prepared. All right. The first thing that you want to do is start with a color. If you can start with a color that you know works for you. All right. Now, if you are not, it will not be black. I'm just telling you, it will not be black. Start with a color that you know works for you. In my case, like this red really works for me. I actually find it a really good red. It's a very easy red to wear. It's easy for a lot of women to wear. But maybe the purple color may be a little bit difficult for some women. I don't know. I tend to design in colors that I think are going to work really well. So start with a color that you know is working for you. Okay, so I would go with this red. Then try something that you are not sure if you're wanting to test it out. Let me see if there's an example. See, all the colors I have are really good. All right, I'm going to do it this way. Actually, let's try this, okay? So this is a good example here, this green. It's not actually it's probably not the best green for me. So if I was trying to see what suits me, I could do it on this side. I know the red works for my complexion. Look at what happens to my cheek. Look at what happens to my under eye, okay? If I'm looking at this color, what happens to my cheek and what happens to my under eye? Now, bearing in mind, I have got lighting and I've got makeup on. The best way to do this, girlfriend, is with little or no makeup, all right? Little or no makeup is going to work. Now, it's a little hard to see with this kind of lighting, but this is what you can do at home. Now, if I were to take a different tone of green, let's say for argument's sake, that's actually a very good idea. Hold on. If I'm drawn to green, and I do believe if you are drawn to a color, you need to wear it because it is there's a vibration, there's something that you're needing in that color, okay? And so it's just, you can wear any color you want. It's learning which tone of color and how to wear it. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But look at, for me, this would definitely be a better tone. This would be a better green than this one. More the yellowy kind of warmer, more muggy colors because of my coloring. This is more clean. It's a Kelly green. It's a very specific, I used to call this apple green. Now, it doesn't mean I can't wear it. It just means that the olive is going to be more complementary. Okay, so you can try this. If I were to put a pale yellow here, pale yellow is not my color. It is just not my color, right? Or anything, but often the very like pastel-y colors or the very clean colors are generally not my best colors, but it depends because we look at this, right? So if you are not sure, if you are new to color and you're like, Tracy, this is just way too confusing for me, I'm going to give you two colors you can try. And these, girlfriend, I have never met a woman who doesn't look good in these colors. Cobalt blue, okay? Cobalt blue is such an easy color to wear, and turquoise. Now, there are multiple shades of these colors, okay? And so you can try them, but they're just really easy colors to wear. Now, what you might want to look at sometimes is the clarity of the color. So do you look better in more muggy kind of colors, or do you look good in cleaner, simple colors? I generally look better in muggy colors, but when it comes to these two, it doesn't really matter. I wear them. I love them. I think they look fantastic. They really do. They make my hair pop. It looks, and I've never met a woman who doesn't look good in these colors. You may not like these colors, but they will look good on you. Okay. So it's about figuring out which are your best kind of complementary colors. If you're still confused, think about a color that you have worn that you always get compliments on. So when you wear something, everybody thinks, have you done something different to your hair? Have you had a facelift? I mean, I have literally had clients that when we've used a specific color, it actually looks like she's had contouring done on her cheek and we've done nothing to her. We just put her in the right color. So it really can make a huge difference. It lightens your complexion. Look at your under eye, look at your cheeks. If your under eye looks darker, then it's not your best color. If your cheek looks more yellow, looks more insipid, it's not your best color. Those are ways that you can see for yourself. Okay. Then you want to decide, what are you going to wear with your colors? Now, my suggestion is always try and bring as much as possible colors to the top part of your body because that's going to enhance. If you feel the need to wear darker colors on the bottom, go ahead and do that. You can wear navy, you can wear black, you can wear chocolate brown. I'm going to show you some combinations and show you some fun ways. There's also, you can wear it in a print. If there's a color that you're not sure about, wear it in a print and it can make you look amazing. There are a few colors I'm going to say, for the most part, to avoid. And this is not an absolute law, but it is just something to consider. Beigey, very neutral tones, for us as we get a bit older, they tend to be very washed out. And I'm not talking about chocolate brown, camel. I'm not talking about these kinds of colors, okay, that have dynamic to them. I'm talking about colors. This is just like, this is a dark espresso brown. Almost looks black, but it isn't. And that's a great thing, okay? So I'm not talking about these kind of colors. I'm talking about very washed out, very, very, almost like sand, neutral. And so many times in the last few years, I mean, it is starting to change, but I've seen where they say, as you get older, you should wear more neutral colors and bong, like, no, I disagree with that. I 100% disagree with that. Gray sometimes also can make you look more gray. Again, it depends on what you wear with it. You have to consider your color of your hair. You have to consider how your color hair has changed. I have an example. I had a client who she was a redhead in her younger years. She then used to dye her hair red for many years. And then COVID happened and she stopped dyeing her hair and she's gray. And it completely changed the colors that she needed to wear. She was always very drawn to the very warm tones, like the burnt oranges, the, kind of sunset colors, the browns, or whatever. And we had to change her color palette completely because she's gray now. And so we went with gray as a good base for her, but bringing in, again, this color rocked on her. And we did a whole bunch in this color. Turquoise, navy blue was a good neutral for her. So as little black close to her face as possible, but bringing in those colors. So do you get what I'm saying? You need to look at it as a whole. You need to look at your accent colors that look good close to your skin. And then you also need to consider, what now do those go well with? So this is a bright color. And for the most part, people will say, well, you can wear it with black. You can. I have. I will. I'll show you. But I just want to say that sometimes for me personally, that's a little bit like just plonk on the black thing. And it doesn't work together. It sometimes makes the colors look more harsh and more poppy because it's so harsh up against it. Let me show you what I mean. And I do wear it, so it's not like I don't, but sometimes you want to think of wearing color with color or a slightly softer neutral. So I'm just going to slide out of this skirt. And by the way, this is not yet on my website. It is a new bubble skirt that's in denim. I absolutely love it. It is so much fun. Oh, whoops. Wait, wait, wait. Okay, here we go. So this is here we go. This is the black. All right. So can you wear black with color? Absolutely, you can wear black with color. Not everybody has got a whole bunch. I've heard some influencers who have got enormous wardrobes, and I mean like rooms full of clothes. Oh, don't wear red with black. Wear red with red. That's fine if you have a ton of clothes and you've got a ton of color that you can wear with it. Would this look nice with a red skirt? I'm sure it would. So what I've done is I've just tied it in with my red boots. Or what I would do is I would go black all on the bottom, have that pop of color, and that be the stage. That be the ta-da. So you can wear this with color, but I have to say for me personally, I was very excited to do the skirt because I feel like it's softer. Okay, so look at that versus that. Now, still lovely, nothing wrong with this, but to me, this is softer. Does that make sense? Okay, let's look at another example. Let's look at, and I'm going to talk about color with color as well. And color with print. We're going to build it up a little bit. All right, let's look at brown. All right, so if I'm going to wear this brown skirt, which I really love, it's a snake, I'm not really going to wear it with these colors. I could, but to me, what it's doing is it's fighting for competition. So I'm going to show you another option, okay? So, and this is why you want to consider the colors that you're wearing and the neutral that you have so that you can combine them. With brown, I find that the better colors would be the warmer kind of tones. And that doesn't mean you have to go super earthy, girlfriend. It does not mean you have to go, you can still have some dynamic like burgundy, maroon, deep orange, bright orange, greens. Greens are fantastic with, I'll show you that in a second. For me, I feel like the, what you call it? Hold on. Okay, I'm just going to quickly move aside because I'm just aware that I think I might have the mirror in the wrong direction. I don't want to really be flashing to everybody. I'm not particularly cared, but on social, it could be a bit problematic. All right, so let me show you what I'm talking about. And listen, girls, I made these tops, like these are I did them because for me, I just need some color. I need lots of bright color, and I kind of get bored with just wearing solids, but I wanted solids, right? So I wanted something a little bit more dynamic than solids. And so if you like these, you can let me know and we can definitely do something for that. All right, hold on. I'm going to get some boots because I think this is going to be important. Hold on. Okay. I don't have a ton of shoes. My husband would say different, but I do have some really good basics. So I've got brown, I've got black, and then red for me goes with most of everything. So, I would wear red with this, but the red and the purple, I don't know, it kind of gives me cheapish vibes. And I feel like it fights each other. So I'm going to rather go with this option. So you can also mix color with texture, and that's going to color with print, color with a whole bunch of things. I'm going to show you some examples. And again, for me, it's like, what look am I wanting to create? What vibe am I wanting to have? How do I want to feel? Color has vibration to it. It brings and it impacts how you feel, and it impacts the message that you're sending out to other people. So, okay, so this is, for me, I love this. This is so much fun. So can you see what I'm saying? I've got some of the warmer tones with this. Could I wear this with black? Yes, I can. I can wear it with black, but to me, once again, it looks harsher. Do you see what I'm saying? There's like this kind of boom, there's a separation. Whereas to me, this goes, it's a little bit more flowy. It works together. Okay. Again, not a bunch of rules, just some things to consider, some things to think about. Okay. Then can I layer a denim jacket? Yes, I can. Denim is such a great jacket because it goes with everything. In fact, we used to do on the days when I was on Whatnot, I had a client, Lindsay, and she would always say, "Can that go with a denim jacket?" And we were like, "Oh, the Lindsay test." So could you wear it like this? Yes, absolutely. You can, because denim is like another neutral. Okay. And to me, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. You can pop a denim jacket on and it looks amazing. Okay, maybe not an evening gown, but like most things, right? Okay, so now let's look at another option. What would we do then with, say, green? And I've chosen colors that I feel are complementary, but also contrasting enough to where it makes a statement. Okay. Could I wear this? Sure. Let me change my top. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to go. Let's just try this. I think this one, however, might actually look better with black. I'll show you in a sec. We'll test it. I have been wearing these tops a ton. They're just so much fun. All of these colors go with dark denim. All of them. So like a denim skirt, like that bubble skirt, all of them would go with that. All right, so I'm going to cut, let me just pop this, let me just pull this underneath. This is the other thing that I like about these kind of tops and these kinds of skirts is that you can actually wear fitted, and then you can wear this higher up if you need to kind of combat any of the lumps and bumps. You can also utilize either a waistcoat vest or a denim jacket as well to help with that. So this is kind of, I took the waistcoat concept, and because thanks to Jessica, she said, could the waistcoat be a jacket? So I was like, yes, let me try that. So it is the same concept as the waistcoat, but it is a jacket. Okay, so you absolutely can do, but you're gonna cut some of the color, but that's okay. Now, does this go well with brown? I think it's okay. I'm not absolutely in love with it. Would I wear it with black? I think. Let's see. I think I would. I think for some reason, for this one, I would go with black. I don't know why, but I just feel like it works better. It's kind of like the purple and the red. I just feel like it works better. Would I then maybe, hold on, wear it with print with these two colors? Now that is I'll tell you, this is one of the things that I've decided to play with this year in my look. And I think I really like to encourage you, always have something that you want to play with in your look a little bit. Maybe it's wearing something slightly differently. Maybe it's wearing different combinations. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to go out and buy a whole bunch of things. But I have been wanting to play with the concept of mixing print with print. And in a way, this creates a print in and of itself because of, I'll show you, because of the color block, it almost creates a print in and of itself. And these two colors are the key represented colors in this skirt. And so for me, I absolutely love this. And then what I would do is, because it has got, I'm going to bring it close to you here, because it's got black in there, then I'm going to change my boots. Okay. So I'm going to keep it all together. Now, there is kind of a principle that I've heard to wear 3 colors. So to limit it to 3 colors. All right. And I think that there is some validity in that. I have seen that broken multiple times and done extremely well. However, sometimes people find it a little helpful to have a guideline. So if you are new to mixing color and you've never played with color, sure, stick to 3. So in this case, it would be the purple, the orange, and the black. Okay? Purple, purple, olive, and black. And the print ties it all together and mixes it together. So if I was to choose a jacket, I would probably take a black jacket. Even though, hold on, where's my black jacket? Even though it's black, I'm wearing enough color to compensate, all right? And even though I could pick up on, say, the ivory in here, or I could either wear an olive jacket or I could wear a black jacket because I've already got the olive, or maybe a purple jacket. Purple would be a harder color to match, but I feel like this grounds it. This is like the grounding. So the boots and the jacket ground the whole look. Do you see what I'm saying? Look, in summertime, it sometimes becomes a little easier because you're just putting one layer, seldom having to think of multiple different layers. But one of the things I love about fall and winter is that we do get to layer. And so you have an opportunity to mix things and try different things. Now, if mixing color like this is just way too complicated, then just get a print. That's also a very easy thing to do. It's a really easy thing to do. And I'm going to show you one example is just this dress. I mean, this dress to me is the ultimate in a mix of colors. And what I tend to do is I tend to choose prints that are going to suit a multiple, like various different complexions, because otherwise it just makes it too complicated. Okay, so I'm just going to step into this real quick. But I wasn't as organized. Well, I actually just wanted to not have so many layers on today to make it a little bit better. Okay, and then I'm going to show you now this dress, and this is the cool thing that you can do in a print. All right, because this has got multiple different colors in it, you can choose, and this is the same front and back. You can choose which side you want to wear and which colors you want closer to your face. Now, I really love this color. This color works for me, this orangey brown. So I probably, hold on, let me see if I can do this on camera. It is stretchy, so I probably can. I would actually wear it around. I would turn it around. So this is the thing, is that let's say there's a color in the print that isn't the best. Make sure that it's somewhere on the dress that it's not so close to your face. I love this side because these colors really work for me. And for me, it brings this dress alive in a way that it doesn't when I wear it the other side. Okay, but if you are not the girl that looks fabulous in this color close to your face, turn it around. There's enough color in here for it to work. Remember what I said about the pale yellow in the beginning of the show? I can't wear pale yellow or even that very, very bright yellow. I've had a printed dress that was my absolute favorite and it had yellow in it, but it also had that bright poppy red. It also had the cobalt blue. It also had all the different colors. And so it worked and it was okay. All right. And then of course, what I would do then is I would wear it with a belt. This has got a navy base to it. Look, it's got a navy base to it. So I could wear it with a belt like that. And you would ordinarily think that this is kind of a special occasion dress. And although it's a luxe fabric, it may seem that way, but actually you could dress this down as well. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You could also have it in a shorter dress. You could wear it with the denim jacket. The Lindsay test. Okay, so pop a denim jacket on. Oh, I love this. And look now, and then I've just got boots on, okay? It works like a charm. So you see what I mean is that there are lots of ways that you can play with color. It's not these are the absolute rules and this is what you must do, or these are your absolute colors and these are not your good colors. Actually, I disagree with that because our color changes, our hair changes, our skin changes depending on the season. You might be a person who gets a tan in the summer. Doesn't matter what I do not tan. I mean, and I do not want my face to tan because that would mean wrinkles and such. So I'm completely happy to wear sunblock every single day. But I think that it's about playing with color. It's about engaging it and finding ways that you can wear it in a way that works for you. If you are still very afraid of color, girlfriend, I'm not going to go into another whole option for this, but you can also play with neutrals. Okay, mix them up, make them fun. There's plenty of videos where I've done lots of, you can go and check out some of my other videos where I've shown you different outfits, like wearing this with black, wearing this with brown. You can mix your neutrals. I love doing that. I'm not against that at all. And neutrals can be then worn as colors, but do it with some vibrance, do it with some excitement, bring some color and some excitement to your look, because now, girlfriend, you get to be more of you than you've ever been before. That's one of the wonderful things about getting older. We care less about what people think, but suddenly when it comes to our wardrobes, we get so discouraged, we just end up wearing frumpy. So I want to encourage you, put away the front, let go of the front, have some fun with color, have some fun with your look, and I'll see you next week. Let me know in the comments what you thought, which outfit you loved the most, which color you thought you loved the most, and which color you are going to try. Take care, girlfriend. See you next time. Bye.